Just different.
And today we're doing Foreplay 102. If you tuned in to season 4 Terry Rosen podcast, one of our most memorable episodes was Foreplay 101. And since this season we're going through the phases of talking to going into a relationship, we decided to add an additional show on Foreplay. And we brought in a Foreplay specialist, a coochie specialist, a sex specialist, a BDSM into all of the other funny shit.
I'll take that one.
Specialists.
The coochie coordinator.
My boy from
Coochie coordinator.
Oh, the
like
coochie
that.
coordinator.
Change it. If you know me, change my name in your phone to Coochie Coordinator.
Or a pussy prospector. Let's go.
Did you practice this?
Let's go. Cam ain't got one better. Cam ain't topping that.
Pussy
He just want to compete with me. That was the thing. Like he hates it when I
usually got the shit.
You know,
Got you.
it's okay. I'll let him have that.
A vagina vanguard.
Oh.
This nigga going crazy.
Whoa.
I like that one. I like that one.
We got my boy, the co-founder of FC Network and the host of Her Nut Matters podcast, Alexander James.
How's everybody doing?
Da, 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 da.
That nigga don't talk like that.
At all.
I don't.
He just tried to play.
Introduce
super
yourself, man.
ratchet.
Talk to him.
Again, Alexander James, the host of Her Nut Matters. I'm here, guest host on the Terry Rosen podcast. We talking about foreplay and the importance of foreplay and just, understanding what's your limits, what's your partner's limits, and being able to satisfy someone to the fullest extent.
Absolutely. I don't even know what vanguard means for real.
Niggas just saying
I think it
shit
got something to do with
don't
painting.
No.
It does
Not
not.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh? Oh.
You know what?
Oh,
That's
Vanguard.
why-
No, whoa. First of all, Vanguard was like a war location.
Okay, let's stop. Let's
Okay.
just stop
All right.
there.
All
Okay,
right,
cool.
all right.
All right, man. Welcome to Terry Rosen podcast, man. Again, today is the Foreplay episode, Foreplay 102. We got the specialists on the show to, give us some extra tips. I've been experiencing a lot of new foreplay this year, over the past year. It was about a year ago. It was in December. I think it was December 15th last year that we did Foreplay 101.
Nice.
So we have
The
over
anniversary,
365 days of brand new experiences with foreplay that we're going to get into. Cam's going to tell you all the wild shit she's been doing.
Facts.
TJ's going to tell you the wild shit that he's been doing. And I'm going to
Forever.
tell you some new things that I experienced. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. Do we got a foodie with the booty for today?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I do have a foodie with a booty. It's gonna be very quick though. I was like scrolling. So I be getting most of my foodie with a booties from like Chicago food pages on Instagram, best date food, Chicago eats, whatever. Something pop up and it looks good. I'm about to go try it because I'm fat. So that's what I do. But I was very excited to be scrolling down my timeline last week and see that we have a Yardbird. I don't know if you guys ever
saw that.
heard
That
of
looks lit as fuck.
Listen,
Yeah.
first of all, I have frequented Yardbird in other states. That shit is fire.
Is it new?
It's not.
We
new.
been headed?
No,
Oh,
Is Yard House and Yard Bird connected?
no.
Okay.
okay.
So
They both look
but
very
Yard
nice.
House is great as well. I've also been there in other states too. But Yardbird, nonetheless, go here. It's bound that when some place comes to Chicago, due to the architecture here, it's bound to be a dope spot aesthetically. But the food is also fire if it's consistent with the other Yardbirds I've been to.
So you haven't been to this one yet,
I have not yet.
but you finna bust it open
That's
for Yard Bird.
I am about to bust it open for Yardbird.
And tell her bring it back.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Especially with like this long extended little break. Me and my baby about to go tear some shit up.
Okay.
Yeah. So Yardbird,
like
y'all. Foodie with a booty. Yes.
For sure. All right, man. Let's just jump into it, man. Foreplay experiences. Now, in the last episode, we just gonna kind of review a little bit, what we think foreplay is, defining foreplay, and where does foreplay start? Like for me, foreplay starts if I know I'm finna fuck my girl tonight, or whoever it is, even if we're not in a relationship. If I know I'm trying to fuck tonight and know we finna fuck tonight, foreplay starts as soon as I see her. And it
Stimulation.
could start before.
I
It
was
could
gonna
start
say,
in
it needs
text.
to
It
start
could start
before.
in calls. But for me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap with y'all and make it seem like I just be texting wild shit. I be scared I'm gonna get screenshotted. I do text some wild shit.
I was just gonna say, yeah,
But-
you text us a while.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as foreplay is concerned, it started for me when I see my girl. You know what I'm saying? It started with a hug. It started with, make sure you got some nice cologne on, especially if it's date night. the type of hug you get.
Facts.
So for me, the hug is always the low waist with the forearm across the bottom of the waist, right above the booty. Might grab a little booty cheek, depending on how close we is. Or
Well,
where we at in
it
that
also
situation.
show her intentions. If she
For
just
sure.
give you like a regular hug, but if she put like her arms up,
My favorite
and
is
around
like
the neck.
you got to
But-
run up
Oh,
the
yeah.
back. Run up the back.
Run up
Or the back.
Run up the back. If she hug you, and like when she come in for that hug, she run up your back and then hug.
Because I guess the
It's
hug
like,
around
oh,
the neck could be
yeah,
friendly.
You
A hug around the neck is not friendly. If your girl hugs somebody around the neck, would you be cool with that?
No.
Okay, it's
Okay,
not
yeah,
friendly.
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
crazy.
That's
That's crazy.
wild.
But it could be a I miss you hug. I ain't seen
Yeah.
you in
Nah,
so
that
long.
shit
No.
is. Even if I see a nigga that I ain't seen in a long time,
You
and
ain't
I'm with
doing
my
around the
nigga,
neck?
and but I'm still going around the waist. I'm still going
Facts.
sideways
Nah, but
around the waist.
if
I'm
she-
not finna be like this. Oh,
If she want that
the
physical
rocking back and
contact.
forth, yeah.
If
But
she want
some-
that physical contact and like put her face, like her body into you, like all right.
Sometimes they'll test you though. Sometimes they'll give you the dry hug to see if you're gonna turn up. Chicks, I like that.
facts.
Chicks, I like that for
Like
sure.
they'll go for the dry hug, but then you bring them in.
Yeah. So for me,
I've done
you
it
know, it
before.
started with the hug.
Bitch.
It started with the getting in the whip, hand on the thigh,
Facts.
opening doors, holding hands.
Facts.
Again, like we talked about on the first day episode, I sit next to people on restaurant dates. If I'm really trying to get on it. Well, it kind of depends. 'Cause sometimes I might make eye contact. I might want to do a lot of eye contact. So it depends. But
I'm
you
that
know,
person.
the closeness of the situation throughout the night. For me, it's foreplay. It gets shit kind of heated, especially for women. Women are more emotional than niggas. So all of that shit means something to the guys out there. You know, you might be looking at it like, what the fuck is that got to do with sex or foreplay? But
Everything.
to women,
Everything.
yeah. It's a
So
lot.
it's that classic understanding that a woman knows if she wants to have sex with you within seconds or minutes of meeting you, if that's the goal. But then it's how you play it on whether it happens or not.
For sure.
So it's like she down, like she's sexually attracted to you. She would go there, but how you play it and how you stimulate her, it's like you the one that has to decide whether it's gonna be a yes or a no.
Right. And even in your well, I guess in your relationship, you're talking to somebody y'all fucking already, but yeah, it definitely turns shit up for the night as soon as y'all make contact. Where does foreplay start for you, TJ?
For me, foreplay starts in direct conversation. Like I know you said like texting and everything, that could be cool, but a lot of people cap during text to me. A lot of people, it's like that classic meme where it's like you was talking all that freaky shit and then she on the other side of she on the other end of the couch or she on the other end of the bed. So to me, foreplay starts when you have a person like in your physical space. And it could be something as simple like you say you go on a first date and sometimes you like to sit next to them. I like to show them that I'm listening. So if I go out and let's just say we out to eat or wherever we are, I sit across from her as she talks. I'm looking dead at her. I'm not like
Eye contact.
I'm not wondering. I'm not looking at her titties. I'm not looking off to the side, anything like that. I'm looking at her, and some people are uncomfortable with that because it makes them feel exposed. Like, damn, they really listening.
Yeah,
Let me
facts.
say some shit that matters. But to me, that's where the foreplay starts. Is like I'm interested in you. I'm giving you my attention. I'm telling you what I want.
Okay.
And then when you do that, that's when the foreplay starts, and then you just play on it.
Are you a titty guy? You said you're not looking at
I'm
titties.
not a titty guy.
I'm
As
not a
like
titty
as
guy,
far
yeah.
as like
Sorry,
I
bro.
love titties, but I will look at some good looking titties. Like especially you
I'm
know
super cool on titties.
if the shirt look good, you know if they got them
yeah,
good, you know what I'm saying. I'll look at some good.
B cups though is the maxed out.
It did not B cups. I don't really like seeing D cups.
See anything over a B, titties in a way is just a lot going on.
Nah, like I like something that you could just
like
like
if you got D cups,
play
I
with
would
real
not.
fun. Like when you gotta like control the titty, that's too big.
If you
for
got-
me,
Not control
personally.
it when you
It's to the
got
point. C cups, I fuck with you. If you got C cups and some butt, I fuck with you.
If I
But if you got D cups, I don't care what else you got going on. I'm not fucking with you.
if I go like this to your titty and I feel the warm sweat, I'm good.
Sweat.
You know
Sweat
how
under
they
the
sweat
titty?
under the
I
titty.
don't fuck with titties, so
exactly.
I don't know.
So if I go like this and it's super warm under there and it's like a
Yeah.
little moist, it might be too big.
But you can tell off looking at the titties if they too big or not.
Yeah, some you can, some you can't, because they be having them pushed up.
Yeah, and it's no disrespect for nobody with titties.
Right.
And we not
It's
trying to get down
niggas
on
who
people with
love titties out here. Aurelius Duncan love him some titties. Listen, niggas love titties. Like
I mean, we've been friends for a minute, so we have similar body taste as far as like what we've shared.
That don't have nothing to do with us being friends. That was kind
I
of
was
weird.
just gonna say.
That was kind of weird. That's completely
No.
coincidental.
No, that's what I'm saying.
so-
That's what I'm saying.
I hate when TJ always makes something that
I'm
made us
saying,
sound
We've been
very
friends for a
suspect.
minute, so
It's
now we like the
coincidence.
same type of bitches.
Nah, it's coincidental. It's coincidental, but at the same time, like we met fucking the same bitch. So
And
we
she
have
had
similar
titties.
tasting
But she
bitches.
had titties though, and no ass.
Damn, she did.
We met fucking the same
all right.
bitch.
Damn, y'all was
Damn,
fucking
we
a
was
capital
bogus as
P.
hell. She
We
was
was
so pretty
both
though.
capping. We was both being hypocrites.
Facts. Damn.
Okay.
Okay, shout out to her. Go ahead. What does foreplay start for you?
I like for foreplay to start before I link with a person.
So via communication, phone communication.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Yeah, like, and it don't even gotta be nothing like super freaky or like
I got an
super
idea.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to be nothing like that. Like,
So
What
one
gotta
thing that I've seen that works is have a not necessarily like control, but be involved in what she wears. For example, let's just say y'all finna go on a date, and she's like, and you could, hey, what you wearing tonight? I don't know, well, show me. Show me. And so you ain't necessarily asking for like sexy pics or nothing like that. She gonna FaceTime you and get in front of the camera and be like, you like these boots with this skirt or whatever the case may be.
You got to
If
be kind of locked in for her to do that. Most
not
bitches gonna be like,
necessarily.
no.
You just gotta
I
be
mean,
interested.
it ain't even
No.
necessarily that. It's
Not
just the fact
necessarily.
that like
You just gotta. Y'all both just gotta be
it's
interested.
also like if I like this nigga
Yeah,
or like this
y'all
my
just
nigga,
both
like
gotta
this
be
outfit
interested.
is planned out. Like I ain't gotta show
Yeah.
you nothing. Like I have thought about this for days. Like you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but
It's unlikely for you to get that FaceTime on the outfit side. But go ahead though. I like
no,
it.
no,
Right,
or
I
send,
do-
whether
I
she
am
send a
fucking with
picture
what you're
of
saying,
different
though.
outfits.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you say I like this, and that, when y'all link up,
Yeah.
she knows or at least feels this nigga know I look. He know I
Yeah.
look good. Like
For sure.
she's not questioning whether or not you think her outfit looks good, her hair looks good, whatever the case
Yeah.
may be, because you gave her all the validation before it happened.
I mean,
Hey, I fuck with that. So, ladies,
Yeah.
take note. When a nigga asks you what you wearing and send them pictures, send them motherfucking pictures, man. Stop playing with us.
At least you know when y'all
But-
link up, you gonna.
What's the type of
He
shit
gonna approve.
you were saying? The type of shit that a nigga could do early on.
I mean, yeah, I just like, a text. Like, I'm big on like communicating anyways before we about to go out or whatever. So it's like, it don't even gotta be freaky. Like just
What's an
I
example,
can't
Cam?
wait to
Come
kiss you. Like,
can't
oh,
wait
I
to
can't
Can't
wait
wait to see you.
I can't wait to
and-
see you. Like, oh, like I've been waiting to hug you. I ain't seen you in a minute. Like, and then like just putting an image in my mind, like creating a sensory image for me. I'm big on that.
Okay.
So it's like, damn, now I'm looking forward to that. And like
Showing
now I'm getting
excitement.
dressed and I'm like, oh, damn.
Showing
When
excitement.
This nigga
Tonight
hug
finna
me.
be
Like, I'm
lit.
finna be like, like,
Tonight finna be lit.
yeah,
We finna have a good time.
like,
I
you
can't
know what
wait
I'm
to
saying?
see you.
Yeah,
Let's
like
have
shit
fun.
like, yeah, like that's
Okay.
definitely important. If I'm already locked in with a nigga, like foreplay on my part, like I might send a picture before I get dressed. Like
Fresh
I
out the
just
shower.
might, I might.
Look at
Like
this ass.
if it wouldn't be it's not gonna be naked. What's the point in that? Like that's
What's
not
the point in that? And
That's
sending
not
some shit
that's
that's
not.
naked. What the fuck?
The point is I'm leading up
Send some
to
shit that's on Instagram already. What's the point
Straight
in that?
nudes
can't-
are
I don't
starting to
I don't
get-
put myself in underwear
You don't got no
on
swimsuits
Instagram.
on
Underwear.
Swimsuits.
Okay, so you
Same
think it's
shit.
too
I see the same thing.
hard. Like it's not gonna be naked
I'm not-
booty, but it's gonna be booty. Like, but it's nothing I would put on Instagram ever. Like, period.
I
So
kind of
it's
get
just
what
like,
she's saying.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
them vulgar,
as
them
I'm
vulgar
getting
pictures
dressed,
are starting
like,
to
you
get.
know, it's just like the point at the end of the night is for you to see me naked. So right now I'm sending
A
you like what
sensual
I look
picture.
like underneath
a
what you
sensual
see
picture.
me have on tonight when I see you. Like,
It's cool. I'm
I
just
think-
saying.
yeah,
it's
for
cool.
sure.
It just, I guess.
Like a sideways picture.
You're gonna
like,
get the
damn,
same-
the ass poking.
You're gonna
like,
get the same heart emoji
You ain't
fire
see the
up.
it
whole
might be me
ass.
ass.
bent
It's cool.
over, but I got a thong on. Like I'm not just, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like it's not
okay,
just
okay.
pussy.
Look, 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 look.
Pussy.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
oh,
okay.
coochie.
I'm
Like,
following
no, it's like
Nothing vulgar,
nigga,
nothing
yeah,
just,
like not,
here you
yeah,
go.
like he just want to see me down, so it doesn't matter. But like that is important. Like
I don't know
think-
what point he was staying
I
at,
do-
but he was like,
I
bitch
do
your ass or
like,
some
you
shit.
know,
He
if
told
I'm
some- okay,
fucking
okay,
with it,
okay.
then like I send a nigga a nude, like I will. But just to expand on what y'all was saying, like I definitely think once you link up, it starts like soon as you see the person. Like if you don't get the opportunity to do it beforehand,
Mhm.
as soon as you see them, like it starts.
Okay.
That's why I'm big on like the first date shit. Like, pick me up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Pick you up like off your feet physically?
No, like just pick me up. Like,
I'll pick you up from the house. Yeah.
but yeah, like pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Because it starts then. Like, so it's like,
Okay.
you know, the touching on.
What
the
are you
thigh,
thinking about right now? Because you're like she
Are you
going
talking
back
about
to
me?
like a moment. Yeah, because she keep looking down at her knee
Sometimes
like,
I veer off and I'm
like,
but yeah, like the, you know what I'm saying?
That was
Just
great.
riding in a car and like his hand on your thigh and shit. And you like, you know, and then when y'all get in, and I also agree with Terry. Like, I like sitting next to a person when we go out.
I ain't mad at
Somebody
that.
called us serial killers for that.
Because,
That's pretty fucking
She called
creepy.
us serial killers.
Facts.
That's pretty creepy.
But I just like the whole, like, I be like leg folded, turned into my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it, like talk in my ear. Like, I'm talking to your ear and I'm kissing you. Like, it's just, yeah.
Now, I agree with that later on in the date. Like later on in the date when
Like that's the bar after the restaurant?
when the connection has been established,
hookah
that's
bar?
the bar after the restaurant. That's when like this is our last stop. Get close to me.
I didn't get caught in that hookah bar like that a few times.
Damn. So you
Damn, everybody be in this bitch.
You're
bar will
doing
do
you're
it.
doing foreplay for a different reason because
hookah
you're
bar
not
will
trying to
do
get
it.
caught.
Yeah,
That's
the hookah
crazy.
bar will do
You're not
it.
supposed to have a limit to your foreplay.
Yeah.
That's
It's like,
tough.
nah, bitch, stand over there. Somebody might catch us.
That's tough. So let's get to the juicy shit. Let's get to the juicy shit. Like, what are some
Ooh.
foreplay tips? We're gonna go to the stories later. So no stories right now, but just general tips that you would give to, let's say we got, it's some young niggas that watch this podcast. It's some 19-year-old niggas who don't really know what to do yet. It's some 35-year-old niggas who, you know, it's a lot of women out here who I meet that's in their 30s who like, niggas don't do foreplay. Niggas think as soon as they dick hard, they just supposed to
That
stick it right
shit's
in.
crazy.
Da-da-da. So let's get some tips out for the ladies to teach their niggas and for the niggas to, you know what I'm saying, catch on to.
I was gonna say that. So physical touch is a big part of foreplay, but it's all about like not being too aggressive, but then also not being like too reserved.
Timid, yeah.
Some of the things that I felt when going on a date with a woman is like if y'all just chilling and she like puts her hand like in the back of your neck, like y'all chilling, whether y'all be at hookah or whatever the case may be, y'all talking, and she puts her hand in, she just like slightly like scratching the back of your neck while she talking to you. That shit lit. Like,
Yeah, especially if you never fucked before.
exactly. Like little shit like that.
Especially if I like you, because if I don't like you, I'm like, bitch.
Little shit like that lets
Stop
you.
fucking touching me.
Little shit like that makes you feel like this person fucking with me, like they interested in me.
I'm finna get that coochie.
Some things that I've done that was just like random that was successful. If you have your hand around like a woman's waist, no, I'm just saying if you have a hand around a woman's waist, like let your finger like glide in her waistband. Like not necessarily deep in there, but just like grab her waist and just let like the tips of your finger be in her waistband. And you just got her held tight right there, and it's like right on her waistband or something like that. Like she gonna feel like he ain't overdoing it. He ain't trying to grab my pussy.
Go further.
And she might be thinking that, but
It's
you letting
like-
her know. You letting her know what your interest is, but you also letting her know I'm respecting you at the same time.
You testing the waters.
You testing the
Because
water.
if she lets you do it, then it might be more like what's next. And if she move your hand, you cooked.
If you
Don't
ever
order no more drinks, nigga. You're
exactly.
cooked.
If you ever standing with a chick, let's
No
just
more
say
lemon drops for you, bitch.
let's just say y'all went somewhere and y'all got valet or y'all waiting on an Uber, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Bring her into you.
All right.
Don't just stand there. Don't just
Facts.
stand there like, okay, we waiting.
Yeah.
Bring her into you. Grab her, let her lean up against you, whether it be forward or backward. Like let her lean up against you and then talk to her like in close proximity. Like,
Okay.
you do shit like
He hitting
that.
her with the romance.
Hey, you
He
do
hitting her
shit
with
like
the
that. Like
romance.
again, the whole part about foreplay is you're not trying to fuck. Like,
Right.
well, you're not at that point where you fucking. You just letting them know like, this is what I want. This is my interest. And then, you know, they accepting at that point. And they reciprocating as well. You bring her into you and she wrap her arms around
Yep,
you. You
instantly.
bring her into you and she tighten your arms
Yep.
around her and go like this. Like, nigga, you in there. Like,
I'm immediately putting my arms around neck.
exactly.
And I'm like, oh.
He likes me.
What's your tips, Cam? Killer.
Like we said, start long before y'all alone. For me, anyway. Start long before you link. But I think that setting the tone. Setting the tone is very important when it comes to foreplay. I think that I've had experiences where I could tell that niggas took heed to me saying that foreplay, was necessary, and then rushed it. And it's just like, oh, fuck. I would rather you just not do shit. Like, just, okay, because I think that they was just like, oh, okay, you just think that this is just some shit that I'm supposed to do.
Spit start.
Yeah. And then, all right, cool, that was foreplay, let's get it. And I'm just like, damn, like, this nigga really don't get what I'm saying. Like, nothing about this is comfortable for me. So now you're not getting no coochie. Like, and it sucks to have to tell a nigga in a moment that he not getting no coochie. Like, it's a very awkward moment.
Wait, like you tell the nigga right then and there?
Yeah, like, I'm not fucking you. Like, we was in the midst of finna fuck, and you just turned me off so bad that I don't want to fuck no more.
I was
like,
on that a little bit. What did he do to turn you off?
We had already talked about foreplay being important. And this was like the third, maybe the second or third time that we had sex again.
Oh, this is the story.
Okay, you're right. So I don't want to do that. You're right.
Okay, I just
scratch
kinda
that. Okay.
So we're gonna come back to that.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
But yeah,
I get what
nonetheless,
you're saying,
setting the tone.
Setting the tone.
You just want to provide a space where the person feels comfortable. And I say the person because each person should be trying to create a foreplay situation.
Ladies, it's your
It's not
job to
only
do
on the
foreplay,
man, especially if you into him. Like, don't be timid in regards to like, oh, I'm gonna look too, like how I'm gonna look too easy, like I'm gonna look too da-da-da. Because it's just like at that same time, if you already create that kind of energy and then he's coming on to you, and you like, even though you didn't mean to or didn't want to, like you might kind of drop the ball on the situation. So just be open to also understanding like, hey, I'm fucking with this nigga too. And if he's showing me this energy, then it's okay for me to play it back.
Reciprocating the energy.
Absolutely. So setting the tone, like just create a comfortable space. So talking and bringing your person in close to your face to face, that's important. That makes me feel comfortable. Like I said, sensory imaging is important for me. Like, creating an image for me before we even in that space is important for me. Absolutely. I want to visualize everything, honestly.
So
I want you to do something so, like I want you to foreplay me so good on the date that yes, on this date I am visualizing you giving me back
if you
shots.
bring her in,
fuck you talking about? Like, yeah, I'm like, oh, damn,
back,
if we was at the crib right now
what you
and this nigga just bent me over, oh shit. Like, like, yeah, that is like what setting the tone could do. Like, it can create a whole experience, and that's what foreplay is, like creating that experience before you even get to the intercourse, because it makes it much easier to have a happy ending.
For sure.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
So, to me, my biggest tip on, I'm looking dead in my camera. For me, my biggest tip on foreplay is hygiene. I kiss a lot. I suck toes. I eat ass. I eat pussy. I suck nipples. I lick necks. I lick belly buttons.
Okay.
If your hygiene,
Going?
your hygiene has to be
It does though.
good. And if it's good, we gonna have a great time. And if it's not,
Throws you off.
it's not gonna be.
It ain't
fun.
no throw off. It's like you gotta go.
Nah, if it's bad, you gotta go. But I'm saying if it's like, it's just levels.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's definitely levels to
okay.
it.
It's no-go hygiene. It's fuckable hygiene. And it's like, you finna get
I have
ate
been
alive
so
You finna
hygiene.
get everything.
I have been so lucky with that.
It's tears.
I've been
Like,
so
it's finna
lucky
go
with
crazy.
that.
It's tears. So for sure. So yeah, but that go for a lot of shit. Cause it's one thing, like weed breath is like different per person. Cause some people smoke weed and right after it don't be nothing. Like it be regular.
Facts.
And then some people smoke weed and that shit be like heavy in
Like,
their
did
mouth.
you smoke a black and mild?
Did you eat the black and mild?
They talking to you. You just smell it straight tobacco.
Oh my
Like,
God.
Bitch, I'm not about to kiss you.
Damn.
That's that
It
kiss
get
where you
real
kiss them
crazy.
like right there
And
on the
that's the
bottom
bitch
left
that
corner of
don't
their
brush
lip.
her tongue.
No, that's that kissing. It's not happening. It's like, gross.
You didn't even brush your tongue.
Type
You got to
shit.
use a scraper, them tongue scrapers.
Or kiss.
I feel like
Forehead
everybody should
kiss.
use scrapers.
Forehead kiss, facts. She go in, you get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get that.
Straight to the neck.
The
Straight
baby
to the
girl
neck.
kiss.
Straight to the neck.
For sure. The neck probably got perfume on it because y'all ass be
Facts.
capping.
You don't
We
put
ain't gonna
perfume
go
on
there.
the
I
neck.
know you was
We
about
ain't
to
gonna
say
go
that
there.
So
dumb
nasty.
shit,
As soon as you
G.
touch
not
the
gonna
neck,
go
you get
there.
that.
You finna choke out.
Bitch.
It's crazy.
In the nape,
put it
in
behind
the
my
nape of your
ears.
neck.
Don't put that shit
And behind
nowhere
your
on
ears.
neck. I might be fucking from the back and want to kiss your shoulders in the back of your neck. Don't put the shit nowhere on your neck. Period.
Damn,
do
that's
it.
a good point.
I be looking. Oh, that's another rule for me. Is like, bitch, don't run no earrings in my room. You gotta take your earrings off when you come in my room. Cause I ain't finna cut my lip trying to lick on your ears.
You an
But
earlobe person? You're like
Yes.
you're an
For
earlobe.
you to
You're
be
an
talking about
earlobe
my
biter.
mouth finna cut my
Especially
lip,
a
boy, you
missionary.
be doing a motherfucking most with your 8-ball
He talking about
ass.
especially a
My mother's over
missionary.
there.
Terry grabbed the whole
All
earlobe to a
motherfucking
missionary.
year.
Okay, time out. Time out. So have you ever?
I'm tired of caring.
Okay, never mind. This is a story. All right, never mind. But okay, I'm gonna ask. Have you ever been fucking missionary and like accidentally took an earring off? Like
What do you mean? Like
you was like
Damn,
kissing
that
a
happened
bitch
to me
earring?
when I
Like
was fucking a bitch.
You was fucking a bitch.
I definitely was fucking a bitch. And licked, like, was playing with her ear like earlobe and fucking earring.
and she
came
took
off.
the whole
never-
earring off with licking on your earlobe.
No,
She
me.
did.
You did
I
that.
did
She
it.
was looking at love. I never
Crimson
done that. I have
How
sucked the
fucking
nipple.
strong is your tongue?
I sucked the nipple and the ball of the nipple ring slid off and I damn near choked to death on it.
Yeah, I remember.
I damn near
Damn.
choked out
Okay,
on
that's
it. I damn near
tough.
clocked
So
out.
not
Choked
only
on the nipple.
hygiene,
I had
just
to cough that
safety.
bitch up.
Yeah, make sure your nipple rings are completely
Secure.
tight.
Yeah.
And to do that, you get the rubber gloves. Get the black rubber gloves because they don't slip. It's like the tattoo gloves, and that's what you use to tighten up your nipple ring.
That's what you do to your nipple rings? How do you know that? Like you got
How do I know that?
Yeah.
I research shit.
I think
The
he got
lie.
nipple rings.
Lie. You see,
I
niggas
think
be
he got
lying.
nipple rings.
Nah, I research shit.
Come here.
Nah,
let me,
my
come
lady,
here.
my
Don't
lady,
lift
had,
your shirt.
Let me pinch.
my lady had nipple rings, and I would clean them.
Oh, okay.
So I had to fit like
You
it was
are
hard
such a
to
house
it was
husband.
hard to grab the fucking ball. So I realized I remembered that when she went and got them, the guy had the black tattoo gloves. So I was like, maybe this easier, and it worked. It's
Great save.
That's actually a thing.
Great save.
Great, amazing.
It wasn't a save. It's a,
Incredible. Anyways,
He's
moving
undefeated.
on.
you see how they do?
Foreplay in the bedroom.
That's so
Get to it.
trash.
So let's move on from
Who going first?
the foreplay
in the bedroom.
beforehand. In the bedroom, what's your favorite form of foreplay, TJ?
Well,
Like y'all already there. Like y'all watching a movie and shit about to get busted.
Start it up.
What's
so
no,
the oven on
definitely
full.
not head.
Before-
Please don't do head first, because
No.
I swear to God, I'm checking out.
head is kind of just that's aggressive to just go straight to getting
It's
head.
so bad.
But
Reminds me of
fun-
college.
like, I just got something that I would like to say. When it comes to foreplay and you have a woman and y'all right there, y'all in the bedroom. So we used to joke about this all the time in college. But the object of foreplay or to get her there is afterwards she's like, damn, you brought dick too?
Facts.
like you get a woman to a point, it's like, and you finna fuck me? Like,
Absolutely.
we got all this.
Absolutely.
We
And
done
you-
did all
and
this.
you-
that you
and
try
that
to, like,
too?
you
Yeah,
brought dick
it's
too?
strong.
Like, that's the...
Yeah.
In the bedroom. That's the purpose of foreplay in the bedroom, is to get to that point. So, one of my favorite...
That's the name of this episode. You brought dick too?
You brought dick too?
You brought
Like,
dick
facts.
too?
My
Yeah,
favorite
that's
forms
great.
of foreplay in the bedroom, just it all like it's different types that I've done, but it all involves just her being kind of like something for me to play with, something for me to please. So you could be watching a movie and you could like challenge her. I like to play like little games, right? Like we watching a movie, pay attention to the movie. Don't pay attention to me. Pay attention to the movie. So you sit in between my legs and I'm touching for spots. Where your spot at? You know, I'm kissing on you. I'm doing all that. Don't pay attention to me. Don't feed into it. Don't try to kiss me back. Don't try to touch me back. Like, no, you stay here. You focus, don't pay attention to me. And it raises her level of like anxiety and piques her interest. Like when you do little things like that, it just builds the anticipation more and more and more and more. So any form of that. And I've done multiple things. Even if it's not a movie, playing with a woman in front of a mirror.
That's my
like,
thing. Yeah.
Look at how sexy you are. Like, look at yourself. I want you to be sexy, right? I want you to be looking in the mirror, biting your lips, and just turn your cell phone while I'm touching you. Turn your cell phone while I'm touching you. So that's another form. And it all just revolves around me leading the charge, so to speak.
How about you?
What's the question again? I'm sorry.
Your favorite acts of foreplay
in the bedroom.
My favorite acts, the mirror, probably my favorite. The tie up situation, and I think you put me on the tie up shit.
Yeah, tying up is like, so when it comes to tying somebody up, you definitely have to be at a position where you know they super comfortable, like they ready for. Like this would be more so foreplay with someone you already sexually active with. It can happen on the first time. No, it can't happen on the first time, but there's also a rapport there. Like maybe y'all been texting for a minute. Maybe y'all been doing, y'all been conversation. Maybe the conversations are based around sex up until that point. You get what I'm saying? So that definitely could happen on the first night. But tying somebody up is like the ultimate. Like just, I'm getting happy now. Like it's like, but it's like the ultimate experience for me as well because I like to please.
Yeah. So, yeah, the mirror for sure. And every kissing is a big one. Like it's underrated. And I get niggas don't kiss every chick. I mean, you would fuck the chick. A lot of niggas you would fuck her raw. You would like do a lot, but you won't kiss her though. But that's another conversation for another day.
Whew.
But for me, kissing, is a big thing, especially if I like the chick. I can kiss for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like
that's me.
If
that's a thing for sure.
If you locked in with somebody on a kissing, like y'all just mesh, like y'all kiss good, that shit fun.
Yeah.
It's actually
it's really fun.
It's pretty fucking childish, but it's fun.
It's really fun though.
Like it's fun.
I feel like what makes it not childish is the fact that that I could fuck you too.
Exactly. So that could
but
be
like,
fun.
so yeah, the fact that I know, like, yeah, I could just lock in real quick and get this dick at any moment. But right now, like, this kissing.
But I'm a sick person, so I like to always play like a game. I like to always have like some sort of like you could kiss me, but I'm gonna handcuff your hands behind your back, and then I'm gonna just like sit you at the edge of like the couch or something. Your legs is open. I handcuff you behind your back, and I'm rubbing your thighs, and we kissing. Like, we kissing hard. You can't touch me. You can't do nothing. You just got to stand here and feel me kissing you, feel me touching you.
Well,
so I'm sick, so I always like a little boundary. I always like a little restraint.
It's so crazy because, like, these niggas steady talking about this bondage shit, this tying up shit, blah, 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 blah. Gee, if you go back and watch my last episode of Foreplay, like, I was just so against, like, getting tied up.
Right.
Whoa, what's changed in the last year?
Really dropped the ball this year. That's gonna be my tagline for everything.
Dropped the ball this year.
I really dropped the fucking ball this year.
She got a fucking necktie in her purse.
Oh my god.
365 days.
I definitely.
She keep a towel on there like motherfuckers keep condoms.
I got tied up this year.
How was it?
It was great.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It was great.
Tying up different.
Yeah, last year I feel like I was talking a lot about like my traumas and like shit that like didn't have me, but like I mean it was cool. Like
and then initially you just went for it. You ain't shit.
But I really trusted this person too.
Gotcha. And that's why I say like you was like, oh, I've done that on first dates, right? But
I think that's just a sexually liberated woman.
There has to be a rapport.
Yeah,
there
like,
has to be a sexual
but even if
trust.
not, like even if I met this nigga tonight and let him tie me up, like that's just a sexually liberated woman.
That was off a little bit. That statement that I did the first. I have done it on the first link up, but not as foreplay. Like we fucked and then I said,
oh yeah, after I get the dick good and after I get it and it's like, oh, I'm gonna let you tie me up, nigga.
Like,
hell yeah.
Can I tie you up?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
You know the sex was good. You ready to be tied up?
Yeah.
Like, so,
but I was totally against it.
After play?
But like I spent the last year like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn, but I fucked with it. Like I fucked with the restriction of it. I even kind of like it's so crazy to say because I do have like high anxiety. So
That's-
like that was my
that's
main
fun, actually.
concern in regards to like being tied up. But like
It's controlled anxiety.
that was kind of having to control it was kind of orgasmic in a sense.
I got something from
So
Terry.
I get what motherfuckers be talking about now.
Can I say this about tying up? Is it what you finna say about tying up too?
Nah, go ahead.
All right.
I'm
Another
like,
thing I like to do, I like to tie chicks up, and we gotta demonstrate the tie up because it's a missionary tie up. You know, hands are
Plenty of
restricted and bent back, legs are all the way back, and like the hands and legs are the feet, and the legs and arms are connected in a way that
Hog tie.
Yeah, you're hog tied.
Why would I
pretty
hog
much.
tie her?
But
We
it's
gonna
like
get
wide,
deleted.
like wide eagle spread type. I like to do that to a chick, tie up like that, and then like I'll use this like oh look. So like this one, right?
Everybody have a nice night.
Wait, listen.
What the fuck?
Listen. Cam, sit down. Wait. Come back.
What the fuck is going on?
What?
Who brought props?
Yeah, like you ain't never seen one of these before.
I definitely. First of all, when I see a wand that looks like this, I think.
He just
I think about when I was like 11,
Don't have one
and
of
I
those.
found one that looked like that in my mom's room,
Oh,
and she
shit.
told me it was a massager.
It is
it
a
definitely
massage.
Hey, excuse
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Not the right place for foreplay, guys.
Fucking Terry.
It's like a taser.
Fuck.
But facts, like
That's an old school
It's a
vibrator.
coochie taser.
so
Wait, I didn't say what
Go,
the fuck
go,
I was
go.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Say it.
fucking finish with your fucking toys.
breaking
Yes.
shit out the pockets.
This is what I do. Like the missionary tie up with the wand on the vagina on the clit, but I'm eating the ass though. Crazy.
Okay.
Next level.
They go crazy.
That's next level. I like it.
Your
So-
little man hands.
Nah, so like toys.
Right?
Niggas, please stop being afraid.
We're not
of
having
toys.
a toy count. That's a
We
different
not
topic.
saying
Yeah, that
No,
shit.
but I'm just saying toys are a big part of foreplay. They can be a big part.
When you dealing with a confident ass nigga that want to see you satisfied, and not just satisfied, want to see you sprawling and begging and crying and screaming and pleading, that nigga gonna bring toys, or he gonna
What's
suggest
a
that you
sprawl?
bring
Can
your
you
toys.
demonstrate a sprawl? Can you sprawl for us real quick? Hey, so
That's a
This is some-
sprawl. You
this
ever
some
had a bitch
sick
sprawl?
shit.
Like you ever been a missionary and like you be fucking a bitch and she come and like she just like her whole body just
Gee.
let go, like she just
I had a bitch let go
control.
before.
You just be like, oh.
I had
That's
a bitch.
dangerous. I hate a bitch.
I had a bitch let go before, and she let go too much, and she shitted a little bit.
Wow.
No, I'm serious.
I had a chick
What was
like
this-
pull a muscle really
finna
bad.
go.
Like she pulled a
Oh.
muscle really bad because she was tied up and kind of like so like her like leg went
Gee,
her leg and arm like kind of snapped right. I was, oh shit! I had to hurry up and like get
bro, look,
out of
I had the chick tied
But it was
up.
a good time though.
I had the chick tied up. I was using this one. And by the way, this wine is on terryrosen.com. You could go get it. It has 10 speeds.
Go get that
many
1990s ass wand.
It's
Gee,
first
that's
of all,
a lot of fucking speeds.
the wand is 7 speeds. The wand is cordless. You can charge
rose
this
is
bitch
8.
up, so you don't have that big ass wand just hanging out. But just the thing about the wand versus the rose. The wand, when you put the chick in the tie up position that me and Cam are gonna demonstrate, when you put the chick in a position,
Wait.
you can lay the
Pause.
Wait,
You could just lay the wand there.
right. You can lay the wand there and then not move. Versus the rose,
fucking
you have to
lighters?
have the actual opening of the rose. Wait, listen. I'm trying to break this shit down for them. Look. Cam
What's
gotta
up?
chill. She too excited. Give me this cup.
No, but you lay it there. You lay it there.
Yeah. What is it? What is this? Look, so you lay it. You can lay this on her vagina and don't have to worry about it moving. Versus the rose, it has to have that
Yeah.
one suction point on the clit. You could just lay this there
No, it don't.
and still fuck, and it stay there. But that's what I was doing. So I had the chick, in missionary, and it was like I think foot in my mouth, one hand choking.
Well, you was doing too much.
And then I had this.
It's all-
You had
it's
too
all
much
valid.
stimulation.
It's all valid.
Right. So
Always
look,
have
she
a foot in your
came.
mouth. It's all valid.
She came. Like I want to say either 2 times and the third time she did, or 3 times the third time. So and the 4th time. So I think it was 3 times she came. I think probably maybe like the 3rd time she squirted, and then she kept telling me to stop, and I wouldn't. And then like the 4th time she just like.
So it's your fault.
So it was like
came out.
it was like a trajectory.
So it was just like a.
It was not a projectile. Shit.
It was like a, and then it was just
Yeah.
a little.
It was just like a little shit,
That
like
is
a little
did you
pup,
do?
like a little puppy shit.
Did you acknowledge it, or you just?
Of course, I wasn't finna keep it. Of
That
course,
is fucking
I
disgusting.
was
did you
like
say?
that. I was like,
Did you like get a wipe and what? Like what?
no,
did you
bro,
cut
no.
Oh my God,
no,
he made her
no,
feel
no.
terrible.
No, I did not. I was like, hey, you had a little accident. So
Teacher Terry.
We had a little accident.
Hey,
you know,
you had an accident.
We've been having fun, but you've
go
been
ahead
oh
having,
my
and go
god,
to the bathroom.
I swear to God, I hope she don't see this.
we've been having fun, but you've been having too much fun. So we just
So
gonna go ahead.
I was like, I was like, you can go ahead and take a shower, woo, and I just took the sheets off the bed, went. Took care of that.
played it,
They got
y'all
on the
kept
bed.
fucking.
Take it off. No, we did not. She took a shower. It was over with. It was the fucking was dead for a while.
Did you talk? The fucking was
The
dead
fucking
for a
was
while.
dead for a while.
I understand that though. I've had
I wanted her
traumatizing
to live down
experiences.
the
You
embarrassment.
wanted her to live down there. Bro.
I wasn't embarrassed. I was cool.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I was cool.
I feel that.
I wanted her to
feel
live down
that.
the embarrassment. with her. So yeah.
All right, I ain't mad at that.
Wow, this is just a crazy
But yeah,
episode.
Toy foreplay is
This
a
fucking
thing.
crazy.
You can always do the vibrating panties or the lush.
I
And
love
since-
that. So
since-
fun.
Since toys was brought up, I'm gonna say this quick tidbit. Toys are not your competition for my guys.
Nope.
You gotta let your ego go. Toys
They
are
are
not
if
a
you got a little
competition.
dick.
Toys are your sidekick that you never knew you needed. You know what I'm saying? And look at it like this. How I look at it, like, because a lot of niggas be like, I can make her come without a toy. Cool, I can make bitches come without a toy too. The toy is gonna amplify the orgasm. So if I can already make her come, the toy is going to make that take that shit to a whole nother level. And you would want your girl to experience that, right? That's why you asking for a threesome and shit like that, right? To amplify your sex life. It's the same thing. Because you ain't gonna give her no threesome like her. Fuck you and another thing. So,
Oh.
Jody always talk when she's not.
83% of women do
She
not
does it
come.
every time.
80% of women do not come.
83% do not come
penetration.
from penetrative sex. Damn.
Joyce,
It's kind of fucked up.
I'm sorry, Joy. Jody said 83% of women does not come from penetration.
Boy, we said it already.
y'all was stuttering over each other, so I had to.
I got a question though. What
You
are
see how niggas be?
do you
Y'all
have
was stuttering too
different
much.
forms or categories of foreplay?
Do I have different forms? It depends on how much I like you.
You
And
know
how
my
good your
favorite
hygiene
form of
is. That's when you're gonna get the tears.
Gotcha.
You know my favorite form of foreplay is in the bedroom.
What?
Newly found though.
Anal.
No. It starts with the E. Starts with the E. I'm assuming.
What is that?
Ecstasy.
Edging.
No.
Oh, okay.
The tantric massage.
Oh, now that is fun. So
Okay.
I caught
No,
well,
shut up, CJ. So, the tantric massage.
How do
Talk
you do
about
that?
it.
A lot of people don't even know what the fuck that is. So a lot of people listening right now gonna be like, "Girl, what are you talking about?" For those who do know, y'all,
You gotta read the
Get
book.
it, get it.
yeah, and the niggas who get it.
You got to
The
read
fuck?
the book.
But no, tantric massages. I got a tantric massage this year, and it's basically just a massage outside of and
The labia. Labia massage.
Outside
The
of the-
labia.
okay.
Yes.
Which is the lips of the vagina. correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's really not the only part that's important for me. It's
Are
the
you laying
positioning.
Face down. Right. Okay. Go ahead.
Boom.
Go crazy.
Yep, it has to be
Boom.
positioned.
So it's the positioning. It's how you intertwine your body with your partner
Okay.
that makes it the better experience.
So it's because motherfuckers gonna be like, all right, lay down. I'm gonna just start rubbing on your
Yeah,
legs.
exactly.
Like,
That's
What's the
why
best, tell us the best position for it.
the best. So I'll give you top 3. I can't just pick one. Lord,
Okay.
can't pick one. The Indian style, the folded legs. So the like this,
Mhm.
both legs. Up.
And you like
And you're
behind
like-
her.
And that is one, but then also facing forward. So both. So those are two. And then the fucking laying down.
You're laying down?
No. Yes, I'm laying down.
On your back?
Between his legs, yes. And he's like doing it like this.
You're laying between. So where is he? He's sitting on you?
He's behind me.
He's behind you.
So like.
So his dick is on your forehead.
Dick on my fucking head.
Okay.
And he's rubbing like down like this, yes.
So you kind of got to be elevated. Like the reason why I say that,
I
say that is because like you have to look at this as like a real massage.
Yes,
like,
it's not regular,
like,
normal like.
The visual is
turn over, bitch.
crazy.
Give you a back
but I've done that before. But I was like sitting on her back.
No, I've done that too. Like she was sitting on her stomach. I was sitting on her back, and I was facing like her legs and feet.
I even like it flat laying. It's just not one of my favorites. But when y'all both flat on top of each other, and his legs are underneath, and like that's great.
So but like so just sexual massages in general, just
Kama Sutra.
Like just do it to really relax the person, right? Like. Don't necessarily do it like, I'm finna touch a couple of spots and then we finna get the fucking.
No, you gotta like
if you gotta commit to foreplay.
The point
you have
you
to
gotta
commit
to it to a point where you don't even think that you're gonna fuck.
If you really,
it's not that you don't think you're
gonna fuck. No, you have to have. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't.
I'm there trying to make you come.
Forget fucking.
If we don't fuck, you're still satisfied.
That's okay.
Or even if we fuck and you don't get there, you've already been satisfied.
So don't make fucking the end goal.
Yeah, don't make fucking the.
Don't rush your way through this.
Don't rush it. Like you have to be committed to it. Like foreplay can take a long time. I've done foreplay before and didn't fuck.
It's only gonna take a long time if you actually enjoy it as the person. You have to be a pleaser. Though. You have to give a fuck about the person that you're fucking and how they feel.
I've done foreplay before and didn't fuck, and it was a good time. I fucked the next morning or a couple of hours later after she woke up, cause But
I've done that too.
I'm getting my nut.
I'll get back. I'll get back. I know you wore out. I know I did my job, but wake up.
Another foreplay joint that I tried. I only did this once this year, once in life really. Put a chick, doggy style, face down, ass up. Put my middle finger of my left hand in her ass, and then put 2 fingers of my right hand in her pussy, and kind of like was pulling back, which is upward, and then I was like I flipped it over and was pressing down on the G spot, and kind of was just like.
So
just back there, just kind of like really
talking about some
digging at her shit, like
but so that's why
it was dope though.
That's why you say it's levels. That's why you say it's levels to foreplay.
I don't even know if that was foreplay or that was mid sex. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop and do some shit like that mid sex.
That's what I want to ask y'all. Like, what are y'all categories of foreplay, and are there things that you like? Oh yeah, this is foreplay. Like for example. Like I told y'all, I don't think oral sex is necessarily always foreplay. Like oral sex can just be oral sex. Yeah, oral sex can just be oral sex. Like you get your girl head real quick, or you get your dick sucked real quick. Like you could pull up on a chick, she hop in your car, suck your dick. I'm not saying that's. No, I'm just saying you pull up on a chick, she hop in the car, suck your dick. That's the end of it. That wasn't foreplay to me. So it's like it's all about the intent. But that's why I want to say like
the non-intent to fuck. Like, is it specified on that?
Yeah, like almost like the intent of this is it's not to like build any type of it's not to build any type of excitement or anything like that. Yeah, and that's so true
because the foreplay
is not to stimulate.
Is connected to euphoria, so it honestly is an emotional connection.
Yeah, it's like a stimulation.
So I respect when niggas be like they don't do that shit, certain shit to every bitch, because it honestly is euphoric and it will make a bitch like.
What about edging?
Crazy.
Dopamine.
Y'all fuck with edging?
I don't fuck with being edged. I'm cool on that.
I love edging.
I'm cool on being edged.
He like, I'm cool on being edged.
No, you know what? I can't even say.
Let's define edging.
I love
for the
edging
people.
myself.
Edging is
getting edged.
Edging is basically like a sexual stimulation to get a person extremely aroused. Not something just like simple. Just like you're getting them very aroused and then you pull back. It's
to the point
like,
where they finna come.
Yeah, and then you take it as right back.
It's kind of like
that little 3-second period. It's like, nah, bitch.
You giving your girl head, right? You know how to make her come,
and you know
right?
when her body
and
starts
you know her
reacting a
reactions.
certain way,
She
and
get
you
there,
stop.
you right there, and then you go to doing something. Not necessarily like to throw her completely off.
But
You
just
still making her
something
feel
else.
good, but you stop doing that.
Yeah.
And so then like she's sitting up there like, what the fuck?
I'll
Like,
beat your ass
and
right
she
now.
breathing
I'm
hard
like
and she
punching a nigga in the
excited.
head.
And then you get her right back there and you pull
Do
it
it
back
again.
again. And
Yep.
you do that a few times and it just build that when it finally do
She
happen.
don't shit on herself.
She gonna shit on herself.
Some of my best sexual experiences have come from edging, but in a different way. Like a nigga making me ask him if I can come.
Asking permission and
You was a sex slave.
So sex talking, like sex talking. When you say little shit, that's part of foreplay.
Yeah.
You whispering little shit in their ear. You getting, you telling them, do you like this? Do you like that? And what's next to come? Like what I've noticed is like when you foreplaying, if you speak on what's next to come, or if you tell her like what she can like anticipate to happen, then that makes what's happening in the moment even that much better. Like, let's just say you are giving a massage, right? Yeah. But you whisper in their ear like, I can't wait to bend you over and do X, Y, and Z. Now she feeling what you doing now, but now her mind did jump forward. Like, damn, when this nigga bend me over though, like you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, verbal communication is also a big part of it. To me, edging, the only way I like edging is if it's like a cum shot.
Okay.
Because that's what make it fun. Like if you gonna edge me, I don't want to be edged and then I bust in you. Like that wasn't really climactic. Like if you gonna edge me, if you gonna build me up, like suck me off and then stand back and catch it. And then now it's theatrical.
You gotta really
nigga legs getting weak. Like
you gotta really know a chick body to edge her though. You gotta really know her shit.
No, you definitely
know.
have. You can't. That ain't some shit.
Yeah.
You might not be successful
That's
at
like
the first
committed
time.
relationship, or like unless you just meet a chick and you just got her number, which that happens rarely. But you know what I'm saying?
No, that happens.
Unless you got a big clit.
Big clits are easy.
Big clits are easy.
Big clits are easy.
Gold mine.
But when they got that little peek under the hood, you gotta
Yeah.
find that motherfucker. You
All
gotta
the bad
like.
bitches got those.
You gotta like.
All the
Here
bad
you go.
bitches got those.
Well, you gotta play hide and seek with a clit. It's a job.
Did God, like, is that a thing? Like all the bad bitches.
It
got
might
clits?
be. It might be. Bad bitches have the worst features.
What?
They always got the biggest head, the biggest forehead.
I'm cool with that.
They have
I'm
the
cool with
biggest.
that.
They have the worst individual features.
Oh,
When
they
you
got,
bring it
like
up-
big feet and shit.
Yeah,
like
when
that?
you bring it all together, they're a bad bitch. But they have the worst single feature. They always got a big ass head, or they forehead always large, but they beautiful though.
Yeah.
But like they clit is hidden. Like
Small
you
as
really
hell.
want to fuck, but God just put on this earth to make you put that much work in.
Shut the fuck up.
You get you a
Shut
little hood,
the fuck
bitch.
Yeah.
You get you a little hood, bitch. I click like a Mike and Ike. That bitch is
Everything.
like,
G is
ain't
like
no
a thumb. G just sit like right there. You just
Okay.
No, I'm playing. I'm playing. That was a joke.
Okay, so another form of foreplay that I just want to say, I'm all for the old school striptease. Okay,
I like that,
I am.
Trench
I'm not
coat at
done.
the door.
but you really gotta know what you're doing.
I'm not done. But
You thinking about it?
dancing has been a big part of foreplay for me this
Tell
year.
us a story.
Is it story time?
It might be. It is now.
Yeah, story time.
Damn, we've been talking for 50. Oh,
Go. Story time.
shut your ass up. So I
Fellas, get your visuals ready because she finna kill you.
Now he's gonna pass the one when it's time to
Talking to Mike.
not hot vibrator. Okay.
Did you clean that with toy cleaner? Never mind. Okay.
Nah, it's like
I know the fuck you did fucking cleaning. You touching me,
It's juice
With the-
residue.
Terry.
got-
Oh,
he got
oh.
No, tell us the story. Go ahead. Tell us the story.
let's go.
What was I saying?
Dancing.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I danced my way into sex a lot this year. Like dancing was foreplay. Like
Lingerie. No
yeah,
lingerie.
no, but not. I'm not talking about like the twerking or like
No,
the,
like sensual, sit back and let me put a show on for you.
no. It was both of us slow dancing.
Oh, that's different. Okay. That's kind of gay. I didn't know that's where you was going with it.
Right.
But I like that though.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I didn't know before that I liked
that was
shit.
your shit.
Yeah.
That's your thing.
Yeah, but I like that shit.
It
It wasn't like that though. Like it wasn't like no twerking. It was real life. Okay, so like I got a thing for
Versace
records.
on the floor.
Like
Yeah,
if people
it was like
for records. So if people really know me for real, like you know me, and then like you know me. Like I love vinyls. So like I'll have a record player in my room. Like I like fucks with records. He did too. So he would play records, and like we would dance our way into sex, literally.
records are
Like
lit.
what kind of he was hip rolling on you? Like what kind of
No,
dance
it was like imagine like
It's just slow dancing.
just slow
Like stepping?
dancing.
No, it's literally just like a
I
two-step, like a back and forth.
I can't.
But y'all like embrace.
No, why are y'all fucking saucing?
Yeah,
like that's
y'all
not what
like
I'm talking
embrace.
about.
You just move into the beat though, and
Like
it's just
y'all, like I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to
you know
describe
you
it.
could your hands can be everywhere. You can be putting your
Yeah, it's
hand up
just like
under her
a-
dress and touching on her.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah. I wish I
Essential.
could see real right now, but yes, yeah, and it just kind of like escalated, like it became foreplay, like
I ain't mad at that.
often, like it became something we start doing often.
Like that was y'all thing.
Yeah.
Facts.
Facts.
What's a notable foreplay story?
for me.
Yeah.
A notable foreplay story. I was out one night and then I had a chick pick me up and I had her put her head. I was driving her. I started driving, and at every red light, I would have her like put her head out the window. She ain't had her underwear on. She's giving me head while I was driving. Then if we stop at a red light, she would like turn around, put her head out the window, and I like eat her ass.
So it was like a back and forth. It was like a switcheroo. So like you driving, getting head, red light.
Oh shit!
Like
Hey, nah, that's fun as hell
But it was-
because
that's lit though.
It was
The
like 4 in the
time.
morning, but like at the same time it's dark, so like the people next to us at the light, they can't tell that I'm eating her
They
ass.
just
But
looking
her
at her
face
with
is
her-
body out the
Her
window,
like,
but her
what the
face
fuck
showing
is she doing?
spaces
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
No,
and that's lit because like the time, like you know, like this light could be like I could stop at a red light for 3 seconds, but I could be driving for 7.
that nigga see
If
the
I could be
green
driving
light.
for 10, you got to give me head for 10 seconds.
You
but
know
then I
he's
can
sick,
stop
though.
right at the
Motherfuckers
light,
then they gotta honk their horn.
and you got to eat my ass for 10 seconds.
Face in
Your
ass.
face is in there. Like,
That's funny as fuck.
No, so that's crazy because my foreplay story is kind of similar. It's a build up. So I probably gonna get. I was never supposed to share this. But me and the young lady back in the day, we created a game called Drop.
Right.
So Drop has one rule. At any opportune moment, you start giving the other person head if they yell drop. Now y'all have to define what is an opportune moment. For me and her, we was, wow. And so we was just like, if we say it, you got to do it. And if you don't, you a bitch. Like you bitched up. So, and it's not meant to like give head to completion. Like where you like come, like you could take your dick out and she suck your dick for 3 seconds. Or you lick her pussy for just, but it builds anticipation and it's just like, it's challenging each other. So if you were with each other all day, right? Y'all running errands, whatever the case may be. And the motherfucker just get that drop. Like, what you gonna do? Like, you gonna do it like I've ate pussy in Walmart. She sucked dick in Walmart. One of the wildest things that happened is we was at the light under the Viaduct on 95th and Stony Island. Mm-hmm. She wore a sundress. I already knew she was on bullshit. So, like, we get to the red light. She literally, like, throw her legs up and was like, drop. Like, in the middle of traffic. And I'm, fuck it. Like, I leaned over, start giving her head. We getting hunked on and everything. So, it's like, it wasn't like,
That's
it's
cool.
not to the point where you have to finish. Mm-hmm. It's just like,
Are
you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? And it build anticipation. When y'all actually get to the point where later on the day y'all start fucking
it's
G,
short.
y'all like attacking
It's
each
short,
other. G,
like and it's short lived because
G,
it's just like
but-
shit. I've been
but
finna
y'all busting
come
quick.
all day. Goddamn it!
It's like I'm talking like outside, broad daylight, like taking her to the side, bending her over, eating out, or just we was in her crib one day. Her auntie or somebody was like, her room door was open. Her auntie was in the house and like was off to the side, and I'm like, and she immediately, I was scared. I damn near stopped her. Like, no, don't do that shit. Like, you wildin'. But her auntie was literally like 5 feet away from us, just around the corner, the way she couldn't physically see us. But it's but it's a fun game. Like, and so
elevators.
Yeah, like elevators doing that. But yeah, like, and when I say any opportune moment, like, you just do it. You bored. I don't give a fuck if you mad. I don't care if we just had an argument. Like, picture ending an argument with like, shut the fuck up, drop. Like, you smoke because you
Suck my dick.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. That's one of my most memorable like foreplay stories. It's like, so you know, play drop. I'm giving you permission.
You got a memorable. Oh, you already said yours.
Yeah, hers is dancing into the foreplay.
Dancing in the moonlight.
For sure.
That is weird.
You got
though.
any more talking points?
I have to pee.
You got any more? Is that foreplay for you?
It depends.
Put it on me.
You like peeing on niggas? You peed on niggas before?
Wow.
No.
She lying. But she wants to. She either lying or she wants to.
Did you fake squirt pee on a nigga before?
A nigga has never made me squirt.
Damn.
Okay.
That's sad. It doesn't happen to everybody. You'll be all right, champ.
I made myself squirt, so I ain't tripping.
Everything for everybody. Cam's Corner.
Cam's fucking corner. As you guys know, always sticking to the topic. So foreplay can be whatever you and your partner want it to be, so long as it's not intercourse. Okay? You guys decide that. If you have good foreplay, intercourse may not even necessarily need to be the end result. Foreplay feels great when it's done right, but it's much deeper than just a feeling. Foreplay triggers physiological and physical responses and helps build emotional intimacy, forming a stronger connection in the bedroom. That's why you got to stop doing everything to anybody, because the euphoric connection that it creates is detrimental. It releases chemicals and gets juices flowing literally. It lowers stress levels and it increases feelings of euphoria. Arouse your partner the correct way by just taking your time. That's literally the key to foreplay. It's all about taking your time. What I said earlier was, don't think of the end goal as having sex. Think of it as, I want to make my partner satisfied in these moments of foreplay, not just to make sex the end goal. Ouch. I just pulled my whole earring out.
Like you did, okay.
Shut the fuck up. I knew you was about to say that. That's why I don't be fucking talking to y'all. Communicate what you want and what you're feeling. If something is being done right, ask for more of that. I feel like you should indulge in your partner. If you're gonna do foreplay, like, do that shit like you mean it. Like, kiss like you mean it. Like, go full in. Like, don't be timid. Don't hold back. Speak on what you don't like as well. So if something needs to be arranged, then just let them know that, so you can be comfortable the whole way through. Because once something is thrown off completely, like, it's kind of hard to get back, especially if y'all not already having intercourse. The more you communicate, the better your experience, the better chances of a happy ending. I am gonna throw oral sex in my Cam's corner simply because we didn't talk about it a lot, just because it's sex. So it can be iffy on whether it's foreplay or not, because it is oral sex. It is considered sex. But foreplay is the perfect time to figure out how your partner likes it.
Discover the body.
Terry discussed a lot last episode about, different ways of having sex with different people. Like, if something was working one way for this many people, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for the next person. So the purpose of foreplay is to take your time. So I think it's the perfect opportunity to figure out how your partner likes their head. Pay attention. Don't be afraid to learn, even if that means relearning. Cam's corner.
Facts.
For sure. My cheat code for the day is to not let shit get old by stopping foreplay. So the same way, like, we'll do the most to get in a relationship with somebody, then we get in a relationship with them when we stop doing that shit. It's the same thing sexually. A lot of times, once somebody become your girlfriend, y'all 2 years in, y'all used to having sex all the time. It's kind of like, you stop doing those special things to super turn her on, or vice versa. Even you stop doing the shit, you want to fuck your nigga in a bonnet every time and whatever. Like, nah, like, dude, make that shit special. Throw that lingerie on like you was doing early on. You know what I'm saying? Niggas do the foreplay shit. And, for me, it's like if I'm initiating the sex, I'm going all the way with the foreplay. If she the one who initiating it, I might let her set the tempo. Or if she don't want too much foreplay, then we don't gotta do it. But for me, it's like unless it's a drunk wild, we just was out loud all night. If it's like, we having sex and I know we finna have sex, all that, I'm going all the way with the foreplay every time. Cause you just don't want the shit to get old. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. I think one of my last points is if you want something to be at a certain level, like make sure you support it. Like if you want your girl to wear more lingerie, get her a Savage Fenty or a Adore Me subscription. Like it's $30, $40 a month. She could get that real nice piece of lingerie every month and like just build up on it. You could bank
get more nudes.
You might get more, like anything. Just like if you take that initiative as the person that wants more and do it. And then another one of the things that I noticed is don't just make her feel sexy when she looks sexy. Like foreplay is to build up, right? So if she in the kitchen and she just has a t-shirt and a bonnet on, like still be sensual with her, like grab her ass in a real like sensual way, kiss on her neck. You do little shit like that when she may feel least attractive. She really gonna feel good when you do it in other times. Right. Like don't just always don't just be intimate when your bitch look bad. You get what I'm saying? Like be intimate, be sexy all the time with her. And then that's gonna make her just wanna like turn up her damn self in certain situations, my opinion.
Absolutely. So we're gonna call it a wrap at that point, man. Terry Rosen podcast. We appreciate y'all from tuning in. And make sure you check out Her Nut Matters podcast and follow Her Nut Matters on Instagram. Follow Cam Fam Bam. This episode was about to
Cam who?
Cam Bam Fam.
What
Cam
the
Bam
fuck?
Fam. That's what I said.
No, that's not what you said.
Whatever.
I think you put the fam before the bam, and it's the bam before the fam. She shanked him with the vibrator.
All right, stop.
I gotta pee. Bye.
We out.